Hi friends, today in this video I am going to share with you about the great Indian mainstream media houses and who own Indian media channels, what is wrong with Indian media, and most importantly, what can you do to get the real news. Stay with me till the end and it will definitely enlighten you with some real knowledge. Media, recognized as the fourth pillar of democracy, because through news channels and printed newspapers we can bring revolution in a society. The main job of media is to aware people of this country about social, economic and political activities happening around us through the form of news. In the past, newspapers were free to print anything that is happening in the country, but nowadays what happens is these media houses influenced by some political parties or maybe under some kind of political pressure present twisted information to the public. During independence, Mahatma Gandhi told that newspapers played a huge role in freedom fight, as they helped in bringing revolution and influencing a large number of people by a minimum effort. Now for a few minutes just imagine today's media channels during the British rule. Then it would be very easy for the Britishers to buy these news channels, and through these channels they must have convinced people of India very easily that East India Company is working for the improvement of India. At present times, the main motto of these media houses is just to make themselves wealthy and to earn highest TRP rather than showing real issues of our society. Okay, let's now get to know who own these media channels. In India, media is divided into two categories, that is right wing and left wing, or you can call it pro-government and anti-government. Here I am giving you the list of the owners of different media houses and their connection with political parties. Network 18, owner of the company is Mukesh Ambani. News channels own 16, and we all know what is Mukesh Ambani's political reparations. Zee Media, owner of the company is Dr. Subhash Chandra. News channels own 14. And if you don't know, Dr. Subhash Chandra is a MP from BJP's ticket from Hisar. The Times Group, owner of the company is Sahut Jain, and news channels own 3. TV Today, owner of the company is Arun Puri, and news channels own 4. And for your information, Arun Puri was given Padma Bhushan in the year 2001 by BJP's government. NDTV, owner of the company is Pranay Roy, Radhika Roy, and for your information, and Radhika Roy is sister of Rajya Sabha MP Brinda Karat, who is wife of CPIM General Secretary Prakash Karat. News 24, owned by Mrs. Anuradha Prasad, Managing Director of Bag Films and wife of Congress Rajya Sabha MP Rajiv Shukla. India TV, owner of the company is Rajat Sharma, who is a former General Secretary of ABVP. Republic TV, owner of the company is Arnab Goswami, whose father Manoran Goswami was a BJP leader, and the co-founder of Republic TV, Mr. Rajiv Chandra, who is a current MP of BJP. I am here talking about only some of the renowned national news channels, but these political parties have also influence in regional news channels, just like Odisha TV, owned by wife of BJP MP Bajant Panda, and News Live TV channel, owned by wife of Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Now you must have a general idea that why each of these news channels present a particular thing in a particular way, twisting facts, and as a result what we get is fake informations. Now let's get to know what is wrong with Indian media channels. Media has the power to either blind you with fake informations or enlighten you with real informations. Think for a while, when was the last time you have watched a good documentary on Indian news channels that help you add some knowledge to your brain? Don't put so much pressure on your mind. These media houses do not make any such kind of things. These TRP hungry news channel have no relation with real journalism, because real journalism is not easy. It requires lots of research and efforts. You have to do ground report, moving from places to places, and putting your life at risk. In present times, these media channels have found the easiest way to provide news.
That is through debate.
Although debate is not new, in the ancient time, Rajas and Maharajas did debate in their royal courts to know the real truth behind the problem and to get its solution. But what these mainstream media channels do is, they call 4 to 10 people, mainly some spokesperson of political parties or some so-called liberals who can scream loudly to their studios to do debate on any baseless topic without any facts and logic. And no surprise, in the current press freedom index, India media ranked 142nd in the list, while countries like Zimbabwe, Lebanon, Kenya and Sri Lanka are far ahead of us, and we are giving a top competition to Pakistan, who is 145th in the list. Today there is a huge competition between these media channels, not to show truth or to provide right information, but to gain TRP and earn a lot of money selling their propaganda in favor of a particular political party. If you notice, you can easily encounter that these media houses never talk about real issues of our country, like economic issue, education system, unemployment, healthcare system, farmers problem, women's safety, climate change, and property and malnutrition. Rather than they do debate on attacking opposition, supporting government decision, doing India-Pakistan, showing communal angle to any problem, mainly Hindu-Muslim angle, and nowadays the new trend is attack Bollywood. Now the most important question arises: what should be done to get the real news? First of all, boycott these mainstream media channels. Yes, boycott these toxic, biased, and fake news peddling media channels as soon as possible. Don't be surprised you had it right. Stop watching these channels right now. They are contributing nothing, literally nothing, towards the betterment of our society or to our knowledge bank. So stop watching them. Secondly, start reading printed media. Read newspapers. I am not saying these newspapers are not biased or giving proper information. But when you read something, you will use your brain to get the general idea about an incident or any social issue. Start using alternative media. Again, there are also pro-government and anti-government channels in alternative media also. So what can you do is watch or read both sides news. Then make your own perspective of that issue. Don't believe everything you watch or read. Question it. Think what should have happened and use your own mind also. Discuss real issues of the society. We have to discuss about real issues of our society. We have to spread awareness among people. We cannot trust these media channels anymore to question the government or to discuss the real issues of our society. The government has only one fear, that is to lose its power, and this can only be possible by awareing people about the real issues of our country. Spread awareness. Spread awareness through social media. Discuss it with your friends and family. Then only we can bring change and we can progress the country to become a developed nation. Final thoughts. Media, which was once for the people, by the people and of the people, nowadays converted to for the sponsors, by the sponsors and of the sponsors. We are in a time where we have access to a lot of information about particular incident, but at the same time it is very difficult to identify fake news and real news. Real news is not easily available. It needs time and effort. If you want it, then you have to sacrifice your comfort. As the great Marcus Aurelius said, you don't see truth, you see perspectives, and you don't hear the facts, you hear opinions. Lastly, to all those mainstream media channels, you have a crucial role in shaping a healthy democracy. You are the backbone of democracy. It is not too late to do some real journalism and bring some change in the society to help it progress on a path of development. Satyamev Jayate. Hope you like the video. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you.